Hey everybody, welcome back to Bravo Bassin. Well, it is that time again. I got my mystery tackle box in, and it's time to do the mystery tackle box unboxing. You guys have been watching my channel. You guys know how this goes. I open up the box and show you what's in it, and I always dig these boxes. I like them. If you guys aren't getting a mystery tackle box, I definitely would recommend it. It's a great box. It's a great way to go. There's a lot of companies out there that have different boxes too. I mean, there's several different companies that have different boxes out there, and I'm sure one of them might prefer you. But I use mystery tackle box, and I like mystery tackle box a lot. And so far, everyone I've got, I've been getting them for going on almost a year now, and I've caught fish on every box. There's been stuff in here that's caught me fish, you know. And most of every box, just about everything has caught me fish. There's only been a couple things here and there that didn't. But I only fished them a little bit, and they're not really my go-to things, so they're like kind of on the back burner. But every box has had baits that have worked. It's a great box. It's a great way to get lures that you haven't normally fished, or you don't spend the money on because you're looking at some lures that are $16 or $20, like some of the Lucky Craft stuff, and you'd rather invest that in some other baits that don't cost quite as much. But as far as it goes, this is a great box, and I just really like them, and it's a good company. So I recommend it. So without that further ado, let's get into the box and see what we got going on. I kind of glanced at it, but I didn't really get too crazy with it. So for those of you who know, they do run a contest. I've explained that in the past. The rules are right here. It tells you what to do, and if you want to enter that contest, go ahead and make it happen. It's always fun. You never know what's going to happen. But we're going to dig in here and find the card. So in your box, there's always a card, and on the card has what you have in it and how much it costs, and then you always get a sticker of some sorts. There's my sticker. I've decided what I'm gonna do with these stickers. I might start covering this desk here with these stickers because I got a bunch of them now. A few of them are gonna go on my boat, but really cool stickers. And this is the card, so we're gonna keep this card out so we can kind of go through what we got in here. So the first thing on the list, and I like to just kind of go down the list, is the Western Swim, which is $13.99. And that is this bad boy right here, if you guys can see that. Now, it looks like a lipless crank, but the only difference in this is you actually tie it on in the front. So I am not sure how that's going to work. It says it has a different type of swim. I was reading about back of the box and kind of seeing what was going on with it. It says you can jerk it, you can just reel it. Yeah, you can do a slow retrieve, fast retrieve. It has a list of multiple things how to retrieve it and stuff, so it's going to be interesting. I can see it's got a rattle in it, and it's a nice shad looking. This is a bigger bait too. This is a bigger bait, but it's a really good looking bait, so I'm really curious. I'm going to try to fish this here in the winter, because this might be something that catches me a big bass. So very nice looking bait. Weston Company makes this. Don't know a whole lot about them, but this is a good looking bait. Got some rattles in it. I think it will probably do well. Anything like that usually will catch fish. So the next one we got in there is the Bagley Flat Bossa B2, which is a Bagley's lure, which I love Bagley's lures. And this is looks like a medium diamond crankbait. It's a flat Bossa chartreuse bait. Bagley's always makes really good lures. I've fished Bagley's stuff for my whole life, ever since I've been a kid. Trying to see. This one runs 3 to 4 feet deep is what this one runs. Really good colors. Got an orange belly. It's got the shad on it. He's got this chartreuse. Got a little bit of black on top. Super good looking bait. And I love throwing any type of crankbaits. As a matter of fact, my 2 first bass of this year, of 2019, were on a shad crankbait. A medium diver. And yeah, you can't go wrong. I throw crankbaits year round, so you really can't go wrong with that stuff. Just great lures. So that's 2 really awesome lures. The next thing we got on here is the Jinko Fishing Perseus, which I don't know what that is. Let's see, Jinkos? Jinkos? No, that must be, that's this. It's this, oh, and so just so you know, the Bagley's, sorry, back up. The Bagley's bait was $10.99. So the first one was $13.99, next one was $10.99, so that's $23, $24, let me see, that's $23, $24, almost $25 right there. It's like $24.98 to be exact. So the next one is the Jenko Fishing Perseus, which is this really nice, and it comes, we got it in a little plastic thing, this really nice jerk bait. Nice jerk bait. I like jerk baits too. Love jerk baits and love a jerk bait bite. And this one is white. Got a little bit of orange kind of on there. Great looking jerk bait. This is a suspending jerk bait. It's a 1/2 ounce. And yeah, that is sharp. That's going to get fished here shortly too. Because I'm switching between the cranks and the jerks and some other things. Trying to catch bass right now. And yeah, super nice jerk bait. Love jerk baits, love crank baits. We'll take them all day long. We'll fish them all day long. They're go-to baits for me. I throw jerk baits and crank baits year-round and catch fish year-round on them. It just depends on the fish and what's going on. The next thing we got going on is the Z-Man Jerk Shad, which is basically, you're not going to be able to see this too well because of the way they package this, but this is the Z-Man Smoke Shad Jerk Shad, which is Z-Man's fluke, basically. Basically, Z-Man is coming out with fluke type stuff, so this is a fluke type jerk bait. It's a smoke shad. It is like silver smoke color with a little bit of blue flake in it. Really hard to see that in the packaging. I don't really want to open it though and pull one out because I'm going to hang this on the wall because I already fishing a bunch of jerk baits right now. But yeah, super nice. That will eventually end up in my tackle box, but I already have several others that I'm fishing right now, so I don't need to open a package just to open it. And the last thing we got is well, this isn't the last thing we got. This is the last thing we got. Because I don't see what else is there. This is the last thing we got is the Big Bite Baits. The Big Bite Baits Battle Bug, which is and so the Z-Man Jerk Shads were $4.49, and then the Big Bite Baits Battle Bug is $4.99, which is basically like a brush hog, big blue black flake type brush hog type lure. Those work really good. I mean, I use them in the spring and the summer all the time. This has a lot of appendage going on, so I probably wouldn't throw this now because it probably just make it move in too much water, but you never know. Could be a possibility. Don't know. And there was supposed to be, it looks like, it says on the bottom here, there's supposed to be some penetration hooks, F hook with keeper, and there's no hooks in the box. So that is the first time that has ever happened to me, where something was missing in the box. But I'm sure I can contact them and tell them that it was not in the box, and they will send it to me, because Mystery Tackle Box is pretty cool about that. So that has never happened before. But that's pretty much it. That is what is in that box. I actually think I'm going to leave this stuff out and mess around with a little bit. So really good box, a lot of good baits, a lot of stuff that I fish, and that's the one things that I do like about the Mystery Tackle Boxes is that every box that I've ever gotten has stuff in it that I do fish, and then it ends up having some stuff that I've never tried, and I'm willing to try and see if it works. And there's stuff in there that, you know, sometimes if I don't think I'm going to fish it because I just don't get around to doing it because I have like my go-to stuff, and I hook my friends up with it too. You know, nothing wrong with that. I really do like the boxes. The boxes are good. They come with a lot of good stuff. Everybody has their preferences, you know, and I read reviews where some people complain about this or complain about that. Well, you know, it's called Mystery Tackle Box for a reason, and I think they put together pretty good boxes. Now, there's some other boxes out there that do things differently. Everybody does things differently. You have to find the one that suits you. It's that simple. I'm not going to bash any of the companies because I've seen the boxes for Lucky Tackle Box and I've seen some of the other ones, and they all seem to be putting in pretty decent stuff in there. So just find one that fits you. Watch reviews. Watch people unboxing, showing you what they got in the boxes. And that's how I decided. When I first started getting these boxes, that's how I decided what I was going to do. And that's how I decided I was going to go. Because at the time, Mystery Tackle Box had the best boxes that were out there. Now, I will tell you that there is a company out there that I've been watching for a while that has started doing their own boxes, and I am planning on getting one of their boxes, and if I like it, I think I'm going to switch to them for a while. And the only reason I'm going to switch is because I can't afford to pay for both boxes right now. I would, if I could, I would do both. I would get both each month, and my plan is when I get in a position where I can afford to get both boxes, I'm going to get both boxes. But for right now, I think I might end up switching to this other company to see what their box is like, and if I like it, I think I'm going to get theirs for a while. I am going to do a comparison of theirs and this mystery tackle box because I have already ordered theirs, and I want to see what it looks like when it comes in. The one great thing about mystery tackle box is I can put my boxes on pause and have them not ship them to me for a while, and then when I decide that I want them to get shipped again, I just go back online and say, hey, I want to get them again, and they'll send them to me, because that's what's going to happen, because I do love these boxes. But I am going to tell you guys that I am going to be switching to this other company, and I will be doing a video on their box first. I'm going to do a separate video, and then I'm going to do a comparison of their box and this box that I just got, and then you guys can leave comments down below and tell me what you think. Now, I don't want to tell you what the company is because I don't want to give it away, but I'm really excited that this company is doing the boxes, because this is a company that I've wanted to get lures from for a while now, but I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. And now that they're doing boxes, I can get their lures cheaper and get several of them at a time, and I'm really excited about that. So really excited to see how that box turns out and comes in. I don't know if they're just going to put it all in a box. I don't know if they do this type of thing or whatever, but who knows? We're going to see, and I'm going to do a comparison with those, and I will let you guys know, and you guys will see the comparison, and you guys can decide, what do you like? I mean, they're doing the same thing where they're kind of packaging it, you know, to what you should be fishing that month, and the kind of things that should be trying to catch fish, I think, is what they're doing. So you're going to get a little bit of comparable stuff. And the one thing I like about this other company is that they do some soft plastic stuff, but not necessarily the plastic worms and things like that, and the creature bait stuff. They have more like swim bait stuff and things like that, which I like to fish too. And one of the things I like about that is that I have specific ones that I like to fish. And if you guys look at my wall, you can see I fish Z-Man, I fish Guggen baits, I fish missile baits, I've got some Rage Tails, Kitex, things like that. And those are like really mainstay lures for me to fish, and I like that stuff. So I don't necessarily need to get different types of plastic worms and creature baits, because I have specific ones that I like to fish. And I used to fish mostly missile bait stuff until the Guggen bait stuff came out, and I used to fish some Zoom. Missile bait and Zoom was kind of my go-to stuff. But now the Guggen baits come out, I really like the Guggen baits, but I'm still fishing Zoom and missile baits as well. I just have added the Guggen baits to my collection. And if you look, I got some big bite bait stuff too. I use that for some fluke stuff. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. So yeah, if you guys are interested, I would definitely get interested in one of these boxes. You know, Mystery Tackle Box, like I said, there's several companies out there. I recommend Mystery Tackle Box, but you know, if there's something else out there you want to get you know, jump on it, man. I mean, watch a bunch of these reviews. Go sit down and watch reviews for each for whatever company's box for a couple months and see what they do. That's what I did. I went and watched Lucky Tackle Box, Mystery Tackle Box. There's a few others out there, and watched reviews that guys did and saw what was coming in their box. And I chose Mystery Tackle Box because what was coming in their boxes was more along the lines of the kind of stuff that I like to fish. And that's how I made my decision. And that's how I have decided to go with this other company, is because they have a bunch of stuff that I really, really like to fish. And it's eliminating a few things that I do get in these boxes that I don't really feel I need. So we're going to see. But I do want to keep getting Mystery Tackle Box. So my ultimate goal is to get to a point where I can get both boxes each month. But for right now, I can't afford to do both. I have a lot of other things going on. And so I'm switching over for the next, you know, few months at least, and to see how this other company's boxes come in. Well, I may not switch over. I mean, I may switch over. I may not switch over at all. I mean, because once their box come in, if I don't like it, I'm just going to stick with Mystery Tackle Box because I like theirs. So we're going to see. We're going to see. But you guys will be excited to see what company it is, and I'm excited to tell you guys about it. And that'll be in one of my upcoming videos. So stay tuned. So that's all I got for you guys today. you guys can do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that ding dong button, hit that share button, and yeah, tell people about my channel. If you guys ever want to go fishing with me and you're in the Virginia area or you're coming to the Virginia area, I live around the Charlottesville, Virginia, Richmond area. Richmond's about 45 minutes from me. I'm closer to Charlottesville. But hit me up, and I would love to take you fishing. I have 3 kayaks, and I've got a nice little bass boat. It's a little 10-footer, but it's really great for 2 adults, and it's a pontoon boat, so it's super stable. And yeah, hit me up, man. I'd love to go fish with you guys. So with that being said, that's all I got. The only thing else I can tell you guys is just do yourself a favor, get out there, get your lines wet, and catch some fish.